Hello, good evening. Twin Minds here. Back at ICARUS tonight. Um, I don't honestly remember if we started this one on stream or not. Can't recall for the life of me. But we're doing Lifeline Construction. It is a 30-day mission. We previously did finish doing the exotic extraction mission, which actually had a rather exciting ending that I totally should have recorded, but I didn't, so you're never going to see it. That involved murdering about 50 animals on the short run from the Arctic back to my base, just to be able to get off the planet. So it was exciting. Redo it again. I don't think we could replicate that if we wanted to. Like that, for some reason, like that, almost that entire mission, we were very slim on animals. And then once we started extracting, the wolves started coming out of the woodworks. And I literally killed 35 wolves in what is essentially like a quarter-mile stretch of the map. Like just in the Arctic, we weren't very deep in. It was insane. And then a handful of other animals that got my way on the way back as well. So yeah, it was a lot. It was insane. Cinematic replication. Yeah, you know what? I posted a screenshot, and that's all you're gonna get. Four dead wolves in a line, each with a single arrow coming out of their forehead, with another wolf sitting off in the distance waiting to get shot. And that was just a very tiny fraction of what I ended up killing. But yeah, we're doing lifeline construction. Ultimately, we're trying to A, get more money, and B, see if we can use this longer mission to build up towards scanning for exotics again and see if we can get another payout. Because that's supposedly what that previous mission was for, was to open up the ability to do exotic radar scanning for all future missions. So here's hoping. All we've done so far is land on the beach and set up a beachhead, so we're going in. I am loading in now, brace for impact.
I am braced. So far, no impact. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize, since I hadn't been hosting most of this time, that one time that I did host, it is a significant difference from hosting versus playing on someone else's game.
Yeah.
Like the lag differences, the performance differences, it's shockingly different. Okay, what do I have on me? What's going on? There's a suit of leather in there that someone didn't take.
Oh, that would probably be me.
Ah, I see.
I've got cloth on. I didn't realize there was leather.
And I don't remember exactly when we did that, but we did. There's flatbread in the fire, in case you missed that.
I'll grab some of that. Figured I'd need to get pneumonia pretty quick here.
Yeah. Okay, let's move that some of this stuff. Let's put that, I don't know, there. That's fine. I'm gonna cook up a couple stacks of meat.
All right. I put a pin drop where the cave entrance that I'm currently mining is, in case anybody wants anything.
Okay.
Otherwise, I plan to live my life out in Hermitage.
Alright then.
By which I mean I will find a rich person to pay me to be his resident crazy cuckoo banana pants person.
Hey, if I could get paid to do nothing but be a little crazy, I'd do it.
Good work if you can get it.
Mm-hmm. Have fun lurking and with dinner tricks.
Should actually connect to the stream so I can see the chat.
So have you started the mining process up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got a little camp. I'm just starting to pick up some iron.
I will come join then.
Okay.
Oh, I suppose my pockets are kind of full. I'm gonna empty those out first. My pockets are full of animal bits.
That's a weird thing to keep in your pockets, but okay.
It's the life of a hunter, man. You always got some animal guts on you.
Yeah, on you, not in your pockets.
Gotta keep it somewhere.
Pocket.
Pocket.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Scooby. How are we tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Quite well, thank you.
Is that a Tony I heard too?
Eh.
Hi.
Pocket.
He's all here.
Where? Oh,
Except for
there.
McPrime. I don't hear McPrime.
Nope.
Yeah.
No word from him.
I
Oh,
will.
that's right. I'm over encumbered. Where am I?
Trick
Oh,
says hi.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, Trix.
Wait, who's at the camp?
I
think
was
I
a
am.
moment ago.
Oh, okay. It was right by our pods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
I couldn't actually remember where it was. I was like, I think I'm in the area, but
Just a heads up, too, in case it becomes an issue. It probably won't. I've been getting sporadic and very weird internet outages in my area. But the weird thing is, when my service provider contacts me to tell me that my internet is down, it's not.
Curious.
Yeah.
your internet is down.
I have
Well,
also been
no.
getting random internet outages, but I think it's just my Wi-Fi is starting to die.
Oh.
Which is fine, because all of my actual computers are plugged in, so that's not a problem. Like, I got a message at like 3 a.m. one time that my phone has suddenly had a cell data usage spike. I'm like, but... Oh, right. Okay, I am here to join the mining efforts.
Welcome. There's
Alright.
plenty of light. There is a nice hut.
It's a nice setup you got going here.
Yeah. And the cave is frickin' massive.
It is.
So-
Why are we blaming drums, Tamos?
That's a good question. Why are we blaming drums?
He's
What are
not
we
even
blaming
here.
drums for?
I mean, everything really, but
I'm trying to get a handle on how deep this cave goes, because I see a whole bunch of ores, but I know we've been locked out of exploring this deep before.
all right. We were
Oh.
going to try to get to the blue dot, right?
Yes. But
Well, I've got-
we were waiting for people. Scrier decided he wanted to start a mining op in this cave, and my god, we're going to have to visit this thing a lot.
I have 18 stacks of iron on me right now.
Really?
Yes.
So do we want to build the smelter?
We might
Smelter
have
dark.
to, because otherwise it's going to take me an hour to get to the blue dot.
Okay.
Come to the
I'm-
cave.
I'm over encumbered by 120.
Tony, did you mine in this cave, or did you find a different one?
No, I went south.
Oh, okay. Well,
If you
drop
can see the
off
part of
what
the
you
map
can.
that's there's the cave
yeah.
here,
Okay, yeah.
and then one a little bit north and east of that.
Okay.
Actually,
So the one that
Those-
we're at up
those
here,
two
we
I
had
hit.
been at before, but this one was locked out before, and we couldn't actually go in very deep. This thing is absolutely loaded. So what I'd say is
Nice.
we have this thing set up with a couple smelters, and we're probably just gonna have to make multiple trips here to mine out the whole thing. So
Okay.
let's drop off what you can, or maybe we build a smelter and bring it up here, and then we just go for the blue dot, and then come back here and mine whenever we feel like mining forever. Because my God, it's
See,
full of
what
stars.
do I need for a smelter?
90
Iron.
stone and some stuff.
12 leather. I need 12 leather.
There's plenty in this Taylor station.
I'm actually thinking I might just stay here and continue to mine
Okay.
and be able to provide precious metals to the
Okay.
camp.
If you're gonna do that, do you want my metal pick? My dong.
Yes, I do want your dong.
I will give you my dong. It will be in the smelter.
Yeah. Oh, scryer, not drums. I think I've just tried drums and scryer merged together. No, yeah.
Oh, that was a noise. That
Is
was
it a bear?
That was a bear noise. That better not be a bear up there. Is that a bear up there? No,
Killed a wolf.
that's a deer. Taking a nice shower in the waterfall.
That sounds lovely.
On the next tier up, I have no idea how he got up there. Mountain deer.
Ah, don't.
Alright, I'm headed back to the camp so we can get packed up and ready to move to blue.
Oh. Okay.
Are you gonna bring metals to the smelty spot before going?
I mean, we don't have to move to blue yet if we want to stay here and mine out this cave. Although we should go to blue at least to see what we need.
Yeah, that's kind of my goal, is I want to at least see blue and see what it wants us to do. But,
Should I run over there real fast?
yeah, we can. I'd like to make a trip over there too, so we can go.
I'm gonna start smelting some stuff here,
Okay.
Yeah,
probably, because
that's what I was thinking.
We could really use a concrete furnace if you have the time. And I believe we were also planning. We took this mission because it's an easy objective, but it also gave us enough time to build another radar scanner to see if we could
Yeah.
find more exotics.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
we got a little ways to go.
That's why I like that cave, because that's a lot of metal. There's hundreds of ore deposits in there. Hundreds.
Well, let's make sure we don't need them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start smelting some iron and then go from there.
All right. I'm as loaded as I can be. I can be ready to go at any
Let me
moment.
just put this meat on the fire.
Yeah.
Put this tree sap in the mortar pestle.
Oh, do we want to bring bedroll?
Meat. Sulfur,
Yes, you should.
sulfur,
Yeah.
Consume.
And fire.
Yeast.
I'm going to make a bedroll, because apparently we don't have enough fur for another one. Oh no, we do. We have
not
enough
have-
bedroll for two.
There's some sticks.
Okay, so let's see. So if we want to haul ass to a concrete furnace, which would be a good idea because it'll smelt the lower stuff faster anyway.
Yeah.
What do I need for that?
Scooby, I'm crafting us both bedrolls for the go.
Okay, I'm looking for a little more stone to craft us a fire.
I have 24 in my pocket. I put it into the crafting bed.
60.
I have a fire crafted.
72 ingot. Okay, I'm gonna need 72 iron ingots total to get
We're
a
on
concrete
our way.
furnace.
Do you need anything from me?
No, I just need this smelter to smelt faster so I can get my 72 iron ingots, and then
We got a smelter?
I built a smelter. Yes,
Oh, okay. There's one up here too.
in the process of smelting a whole bunch of iron. So
Definitely need multitasking smelting anyway, so no
Yeah.
problem there.
57 ingots up here already.
Nice.
Alright. I'm ready.
All right,
If I can get out the door from whoever's standing. There we go.
I
Do we
made up
have
a
a bunch
crafting bench
of-
to go. What up?
Oh, we do not. Okay,
What do you need?
I'm gonna have to go out searching for what you call it, silica, but that's fine.
If I
If you
see any,
can
I'll grab
happen
it.
To see, I was gonna say, if you happen to see some while you're exploring, grab it, but don't worry too much about it. I'll find some too.
Alright, Twin, which way did you go?
I haven't left yet. All right, right here. Okay, so we're headed towards
Yellow dot. Oh.
Oh wait, that's right. I need an anvil first. That's another 40 iron.
Oh, I thought that was
You think
included in
it's-
your calculation.
Nope.
Everything else but the anvil was.
Yep.
And nails, maybe? Or screws?
Yeah, the machining bench, the cement mixer, and
Okay.
the concrete furnace were all part of my calculation, but the anvil was not. So we need a little over 100 iron ingots smelted, which I've got plenty of ore for. It's just gonna take a while to get them smelted, but that's okay. It'll give me time to find silica and shit.
I think there's silica deposits near the house.
I know there were.
Was some. I just don't remember.
We don't really
exactly
use it for
where.
anything else. Oh, the
No.
mortar and pestle, I guess. But
Yeah, there was a rock not far away, and I only mined what I needed for the mortar pestle and left the rest. So
Okay. I'll start searching.
oh, these gatherers' backpacks are insane.
Yeah, I love it. It's amazing how much ore you can carry before you get overloaded now.
I think that's the one I have. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I have the green. No, I don't know what color mine is.
Yours is green. I can see it.
Okay.
Green is
Oh
the
yeah,
base.
it's in my house. Oh.
Red is gatherers, or no, maybe green's archery.
I thought
Yellow.
yellow was archery.
Yellow's
Yeah,
archery.
green is the one above the other two. So it's just the basic one,
Oh,
whatever
the
that
basic
does.
survival one or whatever. That one's still
Yeah.
pretty good though.
Yeah, I couldn't 100% decide what I wanted to do, so I didn't do anything, and I didn't spend my exotics yet.
Same.
Yeah, that's fair. You can probably get something bigger and badder as a result.
Or I may still end up going with something smaller. I just don't know what I want to do yet.
I'm just really surprised they don't have guns on the spaceship.
Right. Well, not yet. They might. All right, let's see here. How do we get down?
Far to the left, there's a down path.
Man, I miss the good stamina foods.
Yep.
We need a kitchen.
We'll get back to it eventually.
Did you at least grab the flatbread?
I did. I do have some flatbread, yes. Do you have any? Do you need some?
Nope, I got mine.
Okay. Because I know we were getting ready to leave, so I was gathering up stacks of stuff just to transport, and I don't know who maybe doesn't have access to things since I took it. All right, which way do we want to go here?
Man,
I think we need to go this way.
blasters. If we could get blasters up in space and bring them down, polar
Agreed.
bears wouldn't stand a chance.
Blasters would be
100%. Let's do
awesome.
it. Sulfur. I'm still looking for silica. Is that silica? No.
I want to call down orbital strikes on polar bears.
You think we need to follow the river?
Um,
I mean, there is a mountain here.
it does look like we need to follow the river north.
There are those that say calling down orbital strikes on polar bears is overkill. And to those people, I say, shut up.
You try fighting a polar bear and tell me that's overkill.
Alright, I need a little bit of wood.
That's what
What
she
is
said.
happening? Is that wolf drowning or is it fighting the boar? I can't tell. It's taking damage while bobbing up and down in the water
Huh.
next to a boar.
Ooh,
Is the boar taking damage?
No.
on silica.
So I think the wolf is just drowning.
There's another one up ahead there. Twin on your
Yeah.
left.
Are we bringing it to the new spot?
Yep, there it went.
I mean, we're gonna need it, so I'll either bring it with me or I'll come back and bring it back home with me. But because I figure we're just gonna go see what we need and then we'll head back. Ooh. Was there another one?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'll see if there's one. What's this? Ooh, wolf.
That is not silica.
Nope. It is a
Some would call
predator.
Some would call the wolf the silica of the animal kingdom.
Those people are strange.
Oh, he ain't dead. Now he is.
Oh,
Remember, double tap.
The first arrow left him with barely any health. Like, he should have been dead.
You're supposed to be dead.
Okay.
Come here, fish. I want to say hello.
Hello.
I want to introduce you to Mr. Stabby.
Mr. Stabby. Oh, Mr. Pinchy.
Thank you.
Oh,
Here I am, just looking for silica. Getting attacked by wolves. That's a goat. That's silica. Hey. Can you factor better pickaxes into your equation?
Oh, yes. That actually would be really useful pretty quick here.
Hello!
Hello.
hello.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
I figured you maybe didn't see the Discord messages, so I sent you a Facebook message.
Yeah, I ended up seeing everything.
Oh, okay.
Just busy occupied with other things at the moment.
Which is fine. I just wanted to make absolutely sure it wasn't a, oh, I didn't know, because then I
Yeah.
would feel bad.
Ah,
But no longer busy?
not for tonight.
Hey.
Nice.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, I need a bandage.
Good luck outside in the rain, suckers.
That's fine.
Did you guys start one with your main characters?
Yes.
Okay.
I found an up twin,
Up, up, up. I see.
I think. Let's see.
Looks like you don't need to go up. If you go straight north, there's an around.
But I'm up.
Well, good luck with the up.
I'm already all the way up.
No one can stop me. I'm all the way up.
That would have been so cool if I actually landed that shot.
What were you shooting at?
Oh, I did a jumping 360 knife swipe at a deer's head, and I missed.
Silica.
Be a lot cooler if you didn't.
I know.
Put in.
Oh, this rain shower actually has a red band. Weird.
Yeah, I noticed that.
We need to find some rocks.
Nah, that'll be fine.
Okay. I got more silica. Oh, I need more food.
You guys have a base set?
Sort of.
We have a
does
temporary
it
base
sound-
set right where the rockets are.
Kind of sounds like you're going to drop on top of it.
Oh,
Well, no, it looks like he's a little bit more north.
No, he's a little north.
that would be something, wouldn't it?
Sounded like he was coming down right on top of my head.
Storm exposure. No shelter.
What the?
Oh, you guys
I'm
are
getting
really-
storm exposure and I'm in a cave.
Oh yeah, that's the broken cave. That's also the same reason it has good lighting.
I just thought somebody, built really good lighting into the cave.
Don't you have a house in the cave?
I do, but there's no minerals to mine in the house.
Yeah, but why are you complaining about exposure when you could go in the house?
Because I'm minerals.
It's mining.
Nah.
Fine, go now.
Well,
This is the place. Get building, friend.
Is that it? 2 beds, herbalism bench, crop plot, kitchen bench, and a kitchen stove. That's all they want from us?
Well, that's easy.
For now.
Nothing.
I'm hiding from the weather. I tunneled into a rock.
Oh, I didn't bother. I'm still looking around.
I did. I knew we were close. I was like, well,
Yeah, do we have a cave system over here somewhere? Boop.
Need to eat a tree real fast.
really wish there was like something we could do to occupy our time during these storms inside, like whittling.
Whittling would be kind of cool.
What?
What?
I almost had a tree fall on me.
That was probably Tony.
I watched a tree fall almost on a buffalo right in front of me.
Nice.
That was probably also Tony.
Dropping trees all over.
Alright, so we got fish. This is good.
What happened to my rock?
Tony.
This is really weird.
That was also Tony.
There's a wolf by the buffalo now.
Hmm.
Oh, we have to build it in that radius, huh?
Yeah.
That's silly.
There's good building spots over here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It did not take you very long to get over there, did it?
No, it's pretty quick. Hardest part was finding a route that didn't involve climbing mountains.
Well, you can always build a ramp.
But yeah, no, I think I've had enough giant ramp building over mountains.
That's not your thing?
I mean, it's all right. Not the falling down part.
Oh. What do we do when we fall down, Master Wayne?
Cry.
That's right.
Keep crying.
Stay down.
Kick someone in the shin because that's now your new level. Ooh, there is a cave over here.
Is it another giant cave?
I think it might be. No, I don't think this is the giant cave. I think there might be one like B2 or C2, something like that.
If I remember my geography lessons correctly, I think there are a few. Because originally I thought they interconnected.
Yeah.
But that would be too cool. And save something for the sequel.
Working on cracking it open, see what I can find. And I'm already getting shot at by worms.
Something I guess I can be thankful for is that this cave does not have worms.
Yeah, that's definitely lucky. Because that is a big cave. We'd be cutting worms out of there forever.
By the time you get to one side of it, the other side would have respawned.
Right.
Start running back.
Okay.
Hopefully I can make it before it gets incredibly dark.
I'm just gonna peek in this cave, maybe clear it out a little bit.
Or should I come to that cave and we can sleep there?
We definitely could sleep in the cave.
Okay, I'll come that way. Bye, goat. Bye, goat. Bye, goat. Bye, goat. Did you cross the water?
I did, yeah.
Okay. There's fishies in this water.
Smooth agent.
Hello, hello.
New robots added to Gen Z. Ooh,
Yeah, it had an update recently.
not aware.
Where
Oh,
this way more? And around this little edge?
where are ya?
This way.
Yeah.
Right. There you are.
Might need to go around, but you might be able to climb up this way. Yeah.
Heading back to my bunk. It is sleep time. Iron, copper, heavy metals. Alright, I'm in my bedroll.
Yeah, got me too. 18.
Okay. Alright, good. Good. Chompy chompy. Worm time. Worm time?
Wait, what? Sleep time?
Worm time? There were 3. I killed at least 2.
That's it. Now
Oh.
we're just in a cave full of stuff.
Weird. Alright.
Yep. Coal, copper, platinum,
A lot of iron and copper.
titanium.
Alright. Yeah, not a crazy huge cave, but you know it's got stuff in it.
Is it big enough to sleep in?
Let's find out. Do you have the campfire?
Mm-hmm. Would we be close enough if I put the campfire? Here, put the 2 beds wherever they'll go. I'll move.
Haha. Angle beds.
And then
Technically that counted.
oh, colliding.
No, that's weird because you're nowhere near the radius for building.
Do you have any wood on you?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot to bring any.
Alright.
Sleeping.
We're ready to sleep. You guys ready to sleep?
I'm already sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Someone didn't light their fire.
Oh. Apparently mine went out.
Hooray.
There.
Hooray!
Okay. Do we want to leave this crap here and
Sure.
do a run back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put want to cook those carrots and pumpkin.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We have not actually talked about returning to Gen Z anytime soon, but we could put that on the list for consideration. Do you need any more meat? I've got a full stack plus on me.
No, I have half a stack.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for. I want some of my carrots. And then I'm gonna put this meat back on to cook. And just leave it here while we go. Do you want a couple carrots, or do you have cooked carrots?
I could use some carrots.
I had 5. I took 3. There'll be 2 more here in a second. Do you want pumpkin?
No. No, I usually eat a lot of meat and then save space for 2, at least until we get better foods.
Yeah.
Hey, Gila.
Okay.
You don't fit up there. You don't fit up there. Shoot.
That's not the right way. Don't need that. Pull out that. Alright, so we want to go...
Zoom.
I wonder if we could go down around.
Probably worth checking, see what's down
Let's
that
try.
way. Yeah.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Hello, beefalo.
We got beefalo in this game now?
He fell down the
Yeah.
cliff. Oh dear.
Can we get down?
Speaking of beefalo, Futurama's coming back.
I heard about that.
Again?
Yeah.
Again.
That's what I said.
Well,
Just keep digging it up out of retirement.
If only they'd do that for other beloved sci-fi series.
Firefly?
That's always the one that comes to mind.
I've given up on that happening at this point.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it won't.
When they did the movie, that was
Okay.
kind of like their official nod of we're doing it now. Shut up. Now we're gonna kill all your favorite characters.
Not good enough.
Nope.
There's actually a really good comic series for it.
I've heard that is really good. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. This
We even did a
is not the way.
mini series that is set in the future of their universe with the next generation.
Hmm. Alright, turns out going up the cliff and trying to follow along the river is not the right path. Ah, I see.
We can't go that way?
We can. We just gotta cross the river up here. And then go down through that waterfall. Yep, they're bringing back Futurama. Apparently, Hulu has picked it up for, I think, 20 episodes.
I think Disenchantment finishes after their next season, so Matt Groening needs work.
True.
I really did enjoy Disenchantment.
Can we
It
get
was
down?
decent. Yeah,
hopefully the return of Futurama is
this way.
better.
Where? I don't know where you are. Back up? Okay.
Well, and the big news with it, of course, is that
Where'd you go? Oh,
they
yeah.
won't have Bender's original voice actor.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, that
Can we
is
ride the
unfortunate.
waterfall down?
I mean,
Well, that
I wouldn't
seems like you
recommend it.
shouldn't even bother.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
If
Oh,
the-
totally
if
works.
Oh,
Bender's
okay.
voice actor's not there, why bother? Just say it.
I mean, there were plenty of other good qualities of that show, but yes, it will be weird if it's not him.
I just hope they keep the tradition of having a writer's room full of people with PhDs.
Yes, that would be nice.
Okay, we have one concrete furnace.
Awesome.
Good, good.
Do you want to move it here, or should I start running some metals over to it?
For now, I'm just smelting a bunch of stuff here, so we can start building some other stuff. But then I'll bring up another one to you once I have it available.
Sounds good.
Alright, what do we got?
I'm about a third of the way through this cave.
Do you need help mining
Oh.
up there?
You know what we need?
What?
I need to find that thing of coal that was out here. And then we can make some steel bloom and make some steel picks so we can actually mine the good metals too.
That's why I'm using Quinn's Dong.
Yep, I gave him my
Yeah.
dong so you can get the better metals.
Good.
Oh, this
But
is...
I'm actually going to BRB so that I can take my dog outside.
Okie dokie.
What's a coal node right outside the camp? Now I can't remember exactly where. I didn't grab it at the time because it was heavy.
Any idea where specifically it might be? I could have a general
Not
idea.
really, no.
Not
I just remember
super far.
seeing it and being like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I like this part of the Riverlands. It's a neat little stream.
Well, I will try to locate it.
We should have grabbed some out of that cave we were just in.
Yeah, there was a nugget there. I know
There's
there's
a couple of them.
I know there's a couple in the big cave up north.
The one they're in?
Yeah.
Oh. So you should, or if you don't already have some, you should be able to get some pretty easily, Tony.
Yeah, I can cruise up there and get some, maybe. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm gonna go over to this side.
Oh, it looks like that climb's gonna be a pain. Because it's pretty much all uphill mountain from here.
I crossed the river and I'm going upwards on this side already.
No, I'm just thinking of like the multi-step upwards that's all the way back to the first base. There's a lot of twisting and turning to get up there.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Can I get up this?
Need a bunch of silica. And a couple more epoxy.
I'm bringing as much silica as I can.
Let's see.
I'm upping.
You are upping. Okay.
Stuff that looks steep-ish. I made it up. Like, turn directly to your right.
Alright, all I need is 42 silica, and we have a second concrete furnace that I can bring up to the cave.
Yeah, that is, I did not go the direction you went, so I don't have an easy up there. I might go straight north. Go back the way we came.
Ooh, sulfur.
Hello, Mr. Buffalo.
Oh. Random silica rock sticking out of the mountainside.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Coal nugget, but I don't have the weight capacity for that. Oh, you got biomutant. Nice.
Did you say you needed coal?
Yes. you said
We'll
that.
need coal, yeah.
Okay, I'm bringing the heavier metals back to the house. Do you need iron?
Eventually.
Okay.
I've got enough for now, but
Well, I am unfortunately encumbered with what I have on me here, so
okay.
make that the next run.
Yeah, I'd say leave the iron then, because I still got a bunch here.
Hooray, tricks. Those ooh shiny moments, they'll get you.
No, no!
No,
There's like 3 poison fish stacked on top of each other. 2 of the 3 got me. Ugh. It's a good thing poison doesn't really matter from fish.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter until it starts stacking a lot. I mean, I've had the fish stack up enough on me to start hurting a bit. But yeah, it takes quite a bit of effort from them.
If you are going to come mine, beware. The main diet at the camp is poison fish.
Ah. Well, that's fine.
Poison fish rations.
Where do we want the coal?
For now, just throw it in the mortar pestle.
And you. Well, good thing about this mission, Scoob, you do get your kitchen.
Yeah.
And we could try out the new farming stuff.
Yeah. We have to.
Yeah.
Is anyone at the place right now?
I am
Which
almost
place?
at it.
I'm at the main place.
Okay.
I'm filling my oxygen tank.
There it is.
We made it at almost the same time.
I went a little bit the wrong direction because I thought Tony was at the base, so I put my marker on Tony, but Tony was not, in fact, at the base.
Ah.
Nope. I'm out grabbing stuff.
Is
Base got
my
bigger.
dropship? Yes. Let's put this pick in here because it's almost dead anyway.
103rd level rabbit. My god.
How
Very
does a rabbit
dangerous.
live long enough to level up that high?
Where do we need concrete or silica?
Silica concrete mixer in the add-on.
Oh, there's an add-on.
Yeah, I kind of just threw up a second little
How do we get
hut.
to it?
Next to the front door.
outside and inside.
Oh, there we go. So in here? To make glass?
No,
No.
concrete mixer.
Mixer.
Mixer. Here, put some stone in there for you too.
Cool.
Should I make 20 concrete? Or cement?
If you can, yeah. That's what
20,
we need.
20 going. We could have made
Nice.
21, but I left one just in case.
Okay.
Where do you want the coal?
Mortar pestle, please. Do you need more tree sap, Tony? Oh wait, we have enough. Okay, hold on. For now.
138 coal in the mortar pestle.
Aw, my pocket bunny's missing. Man.
Sure.
Pocket bunny.
Go again?
There
Sorry,
we go.
the cement mixer.
Nick Prime, since you're going to be out and about, why don't you take the leather armor that's in the textiles bench?
Can I just make another one?
I mean, I've got cloth armor, so I'm okay.
Alright.
Not like
Okay.
there's wolves coming in the cave or anything.
We're
Alright,
gonna
we
need
have a
more.
second concrete furnace to take up to the cave.
Do we have a pickaxe yet?
Tony?
No.
No.
I'll have to do that. I was gonna just go straight to steel pickaxes once we had the steel bloom, but
Probably a good idea, yeah.
If you said there's another concrete furnace,
yep. Here you go, right here.
thanks.
If you want to take that with you, and then I'll come up and join you soon.
Well, good. Just follow the river north. Watch out for bears.
Jumped for bears.
The Scryer mining conglomerate does not do rescues.
Fuck. What do?
The oxide.
We need oxide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some around here. I'll go get some.
I found that coal nugget that you guys were saying was right near camp.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was having trouble. I saw it at one point and then completely forgot where it was.
Yeah, I happened to see it from a distance before all of the foliage loaded in, so I just beeline straight for it.
No.
Okay. That coal nugget has been collected.
I don't know if I hear a buffalo or
Probably
a
there's a whole lot of
bear.
buffalo around here.
There's a buffalo near camp.
Mortar
Alright.
and pestle.
Yes.
Okay. Blue stuff. Get some blue stuff. You know, Smooth Agent, it's nice to say don't feed the bears, but sometimes the bears just feed
Feed.
themselves with us.
Rather unkind.
Yeah.
Rude.
I just put some oxide in the
Ely?
So, judging on how much stuff we're making, it kind of seems like we're not actually going to end up building a base over there.
No, it makes kind of more sense to just build the base closer to here, I think. Especially if we have that one giant cave close by. But we can always relocate fairly easily, too.
There's a rabbit swimming in the water. I killed it.
Poor bunny.
Huggy bunny!
He's just going for a swim, and all of a sudden,
should have gone swimming somewhere else.
it's true. Lesson is be afraid of humans.
It's just good life advice for everyone.
Yep. Do we need sulfur at all?
Yep.
Yeah, we will.
Gunpowder.
Oh no.
Oh.
There's a fair amount of sulfur here.
Do we have fire whackers? That's the question.
How much steel? Oh, we're already making steel.
I
Nope.
do have a fire whacker now in my pocket.
I don't. I will in a second.
Oh.
Well, rain could get me here inside this cave. I'm really curious if thunder can get me inside the cave.
That would be actually kind of awesome if you got, you know, struck by lightning inside the cave.
I mean, not the first word I'd choose for it, but yeah.
I'm kind of rooting for the lightning at this point.
Well, I'll stand next to all these nodes of iron. I'm sure that'll help.
That'll help for sure.
My doctor recommended to stand outside in a lightning storm holding this iron pole to cure my hiccups. I don't think he likes me very much. Well, I've leveled up pretty much just from this cave.
Nice. hobbling my slow ass back to base here.
Definitely getting storm exposure in here.
Stone on them.
No, I've just been picking a couple off the ground. Doesn't need it.
It's gonna make us a rain catcher.
Something's taking damage in the house. Oh, that's
What?
the house taking damage in the house. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, he'll do that. Oh. Don't punch the button.
Good life advice.
Oh, I thought so.
I need one more stone for a hammer.
I have a couple on me if you need some.
Oh, got what I need. Oh, the weather outside is weather. And the weather is so much weather.
Whether
Weather
it's
inside's
weather or
weather,
not. Weather.
Speaking of weather, it's just warm enough outside here that the freezing rain isn't freezing.
Nice.
For now.
Well, now, why did you gotta say something like that?
Because it's Minnesota.
Yup. I got an inch of snow earlier, so.
Yeah, I heard
We got some.
We got quite a bit.
Yeah, we got some.
We got dusted. Lightning's trying to get to me,
Yeah.
but it can't. But the storm exposure can.
Alright, well, the lightning bit is over, and now we just gotta wait for the house to finish melting. Okay, I stand corrected.
Okay. Are you playing with the inside window?
No, we're fire whacking each other.
Oh.
Fun!
We need bones. Lots of bones.
I don't have those.
Ow.
Does it have
It's
human?
amazing that punching hurts, but a firewhacker doesn't.
Yeah. Or, you know, hitting someone with a lit torch doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Until it lights you on fire.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, there's
right.
that. Yeah.
Then it doesn't hurt, it burns.
I think that's the same thing.
It's easier to light someone on fire, though, by just standing next to them with a torch. Actively hitting someone with a torch doesn't do it any faster.
I don't know if you noticed, but burning hurts.
Generally speaking, it does, yes.
I don't have any wood to repair this thing.
Okay. So we're just trying to mine, or what's the goal?
All right. How many steel pickaxes can I make? I
Oh.
need more epoxy.
I believe the current goal is that we're building this thing, but we're also seeing if we can pick up some more exotics by building a radar.
Yes.
Okay.
So the mining is in
Yep, it's a, yeah.
efforts to that. This is a different chamber.
I'm hearing a piggy.
What'd you say about me?
I said I'm hearing a piggy.
He
Oh,
said
okay.
you're a rude little pig.
I mean,
That's accurate. Good character assessment.
Alright. This section of the house is repaired.
I should check to see if my little cave hovel took damage.
Yeah, I think it would have, just because of the fact that there's no actual cave protection.
So weird.
How much is left on your dong?
A little over half. I
Do you
also
have
have
any wood
a
anywhere?
stone one that I'm using to do the basic stuff.
Do we have any wood hiding anywhere?
Yeah, there's some in the stone furnace you could take. It's not doing anything at the moment.
Oh,
Alright.
stone furnace, right.
I can make 5 steel pickaxes, should I?
yes.
Yes.
Craft. Alright, steel pickaxes in the anvil. On the way. Yoink.
Okay, I think I'm finally done repairing this house. That took forever.
There's the pig.
That took 2 full hammers and then some. Oh, apparently the textiles bench took damage too. Anything else?
What's next?
No. Okay.
To get into.
Alright, so now, next we need a shit pile of gold. I don't know if there's a bunch up in that cave up there, but
Not by us, no.
I know there was some up there, but I don't know. I don't know if there was more than that one nugget that I saw. And there's
What,
none.
what?
There's none at the blue location.
What are we looking for?
Gold and lots of it.
I've got some gold smelting here. There's some more gold nodes here as well.
good. I will be on my way momentarily.
Very well.
So if we're gonna stay here, can we have some storage?
Probably a good idea.
We don't have any
Good
boxes,
enough?
like at all. I've been storing
There's a
all of
guy
my
over
shit in
here.
various boxes.
How much is left of that one cave, or do we want to migrate to the other area?
Well, that's why I was worried about us
Yeah.
doing so
Good
much here,
question.
because we've got so much shit here now. It's going to take us
Right.
forever
I mean,
to carry it back
well,
and
a
forth.
lot of it we can break down and remake. Like, we'll only get
Right.
half mats back, but it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think we have that much there. Taking the actual, like, pieces with us, the benches and whatnot, isn't that difficult. It's mostly the stuff in the benches, but I don't think there's that much in them at the moment. A couple of trips would probably do it.
And we all have backpacks.
I don't,
Why
I
you
don't.
not have a backpack?
Backpack.
because I didn't spend my money on a backpack.
I mean, you
Wait,
could just
where's
make a
the-
regular backpack.
Where's the
Yes.
cave?
It
Oh,
is the
there.
red dot.
8 rope. Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I think we have enough stuff for a backpack.
Hello, I've come to raid your cottage.
You are welcome to whatever you find. Just watch out for the wolf.
Ubi, are you just scouting for caves or?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rabbit
I noticed the
carcass.
map goes a really long way in this area without the little red Xy things. So I was curious.
Oh, that was dumb. I ran all the way up here and didn't bring you your steel pickaxe for when your dong runs out.
I forgot half a dong.
Still
Okay.
got a half a dong, nice. So this area up here, the cave that Scryer's in is the one that we knew about from before. I believe there was another one or two along that northern wall. I just don't remember exactly where they are, so I guess I could go scout some of that. Ah, tree.
Oh, found a cave.
Good. Good, good. Where you
Does
at?
it have any gold?
I don't know. I need to make a torch. Shit, I don't have anything on me.
The torch stuff is easy.
This isn't how gravity works. There we go.
I'm defying gravity.
Honey, are you still at the cave?
Yes.
Okay, I found another gold node back here. I'm gonna quick get it out and bring that up for you.
Nice.
But that might be it.
Yes, there's a gold piece and like 3 worms at least. Suppose I should make myself a bow.
Oh, yeah. Scooby or I can make you special bow. The extra
Cave.
durability longbow. You got cave?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Yeah, if you want, you could make that. I just have to run back.
Well, yeah, we have to run back too. So if you want to make like a basic bow until...
I'll just make a quick little thing here.
Splatted by poison. I might die up here.
Uh-oh. Ah, that's a lot of down. I think that's a cave, though. In fact, I think that's a cave visible on the frickin' map. Hang on. Gotta get a different angle.
400 ingot here, iron ingot.
Did you say 400?
That is correct.
Nice.
That is what we've pulled so far. There is a lot more.
Good.
Et.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm getting destroyed by worms and I have no food left to save my ass.
Oh,
Damn worms.
I mean, you could step away from the worms.
I'm trying.
Sounds like
No. You must fight the worms.
I killed like 3 of them already.
Punch him in the face.
No, there was too many of them too close together for that. Why do they keep the ones I'm killing keep coming back?
Are
It's
you?
ones from further back in the cave coming forward.
Oh, well, that's
They
okay
do
then.
that.
I didn't know
I've
they did that.
noticed. I've noticed like if I go halfway through a cave clearing it out and then I walk back out to the entrance for a second and come back in, a bunch more will have come forward basically.
I just keep drawing them up to where I can hit them easily.
That's one way to do it
Damn it!
if you got a good spot.
Someone might have to come save me.
Uh-oh. Did you drop?
Not yet.
Okay.
Holy shit.
God, this cave does go on forever, doesn't it? Oh,
It's a huge freaking cave.
That one didn't come forward.
no?
No! Oh, fuck.
Did you die?
Just about.
Yeah. Holy crap, I'm dead. Fuck.
Oh. That's not good.
I wasn't paying attention to my health.
I see.
What got you?
Poison worms.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I backed out of the cave, but I'm at the cave entrance dead.
Ah.
And my torch is burning inside.
Alright, I think I got the cave clear. Anyone want to bring me food?
I can do multiple runs, but I'm a little ways away.
Trying to see if there's even anything in here to mine. Some of the good stuff. Coal. I think that's titanium.
I'm making a trip back to the house.
Iron. Ooh, gold? No. All that, and there's not even that much in this cave. That's some bullshit.
Grab any gold.
There isn't any.
Oh,
There's like one titanium, one platinum, and a couple iron.
how dare.
And by a couple, I mean like a couple. And like 2 coal. Where this is. Aluminum.
Oh, it's sleepy time.
Oh. I am not
I-
ready for that.
Oh, that's
Me
fine.
neither.
That's fine.
Is there enough beds at the base for everyone?
Yeah.
Is McPrime still dead?
I am dead.
Oh,
I'm dead. You said.
Hey, you guys are all far away, so I mean Tony is probably the closest one right now.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I'm fairly far.
Here, give me
So
a minute.
I'm in a cave, but it looks like there's only 1 gold nugget in here, I think.
Big Prime, you're kind of on my way back anyway, so I'm gonna head that way.
2 gold nuggets in here. Okay.
No gold nuggets in my cave. My cave was a bust.
we need
Okay.
a bonanza.
Which way is McPrime? South.
I'm heading for him too. Because he's pretty much on my way home.
Oh, okay.
He's the pink dot, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Blue dot is a moderately sizable cave with 2 gold nuggets. I don't have any pocket space currently to grab it.
Is it anywhere near the pink dot?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, I can definitely make it there, but you're a little bit closer.
To what?
to him than I am.
No, I just thought if it was anywhere near where I'm going already.
Oh, no,
Because
no.
I'm definitely going to get McPrime first. Yeah.
Mine's like halfway towards the blue build zone.
Oh, okay.
Is C2 that upper left-hand corner? Is that a cave?
It looks like it might be. I can definitely go check that, but I was on my way back to sleep.
Yeah, fair enough.
Although, now that I look at it, I'm halfway towards the build spot, and
Beds.
there's beds that way, too.
Yeah, just take some wood for the fire.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we'll go that way.
Good boy.
Hi, Copper.
Hi, Copper.
Copper. Copper, 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 copper.
Oh, you're getting excited.
I miss Copper.
His auntie Rachel came over and brought him a Nyla bone.
Oh, what?
Chew
Nyla
toy.
bone. BRB.
Okay. Get the goat. Don't want the goat. Just want the up. 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 Oh. Up. Haha. Up. 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 Oh. That's not up. That was in fact down. Oh, fudge nuggets.
That's the opposite of up.
That was down a big old waterfall. Oh, and I'm dead.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Well, should I continue heading towards Blue Dot, or should I,
Yeah, you guys sleep and figure it out in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, okay. If everybody's close to sleep, I will do that. Then I will go get them.
I'm not close, but I'm getting there.
Close-esque.
Close adjacent.
Delicious bread.
Oh, speaking of food, hey, I need to do that. Hello, Gita. Okay, I'm almost at sleep spot. There were worms hiding in there.
Well, there were, but you killed them.
Again, they came back. Okay, well that was exciting. I am sleeping. Hooray.
Oh, there's the ginormous waterfall I fell down. Yeah, that'd be how I died.
No, I can see it now.
Good news is south of me is flat.
That's good. Okay, let me do that. Because I don't want to carry it back.
I made it almost all the way to McPrime before I died.
Dang, yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay, I'm back.
It's gonna take me a while to come rescue. I certainly can, unless Tony wants to do it.
Oh no, I'm on the way.
Okay.
Okay.
You got a Naruto run that makes you go faster.
Yeah.
Motoring.
Good science. I swear those weren't there before.
Oh, 1 second here. Oh, are you down at the bottom of this? There you are. How do I get down there without dying? There we go.
I usually find jumping works best.
I'm not sure that's true.
Huh? Never know until you try.
Where's
Alright.
the other one? Oh, I see. I think this way? Wait, which way am I going? No, I'm going the wrong way. This way. Down at the bottom of this waterfall, I bet.
This is a weird cave.
There you are.
Ah, severe winds.
Rise!
I don't have any food on me and I'm almost dead.
Oh, balls. I forgot to bring food.
I'm trying to get back to the base.
There's some carrots in the ground up here. But I did not think to bring food with me.
Alright, good news. This cave that I currently am in has 4 gold nuggets in it.
Bonanza!
So this is the one that's at B2, the little nook there. I was going to go check out C2 next. And then D2 also has one. Unfortunately,
How in
storm.
the hell do I get up from here?
You need to zoom in on the map.
You need to go across the water to
Yeah.
your right,
Yeah, go this way,
Apparently.
John.
and then up a hill there. Yeah, we had a base around here before. I remember that hill fondly. Had to go up there many times.
If I get caught out in this storm, it will probably kill me.
Yep, probably. These severe winds are pretty brutal.
We're almost
see
home.
Do we know if the floor torches take weather damage?
I've never seen them take weather damage, but that doesn't mean they don't.
Okay. I was thinking I might floor torch outside of each of these caves, set them up with like a stack of wood to burn, since they burn so
The
friggin'
fire
long.
will go out
Oh, that's sad.
with weather.
That's sad.
Yeah, I remember I had a whole bunch on the bridge on that one waterfall mansion we
Mhm.
built.
Okay. Alright, well, since this storm is gonna rage and I can't do much other than sit in this cave, I'm gonna BRB.
You should BRB. Oh, the button isn't there.
Oh god, that would have been bad.
What?
I was going to make some copper nails and I accidentally hit the max button and almost made 730 copper nails.
Oh,
Don't think we need that many.
And when you say 730, do you mean 730 individual nails or 730 sets of 10?
No, 730 individual nails, but
Okay.
that's still a bunch of overkill.
You would never want for nails again?
Creaky creak.
comes the black band. Look.
Oh. Tony, you should warn me before you do that.
I was
Sorry.
thinking, how? Yeah, seriously, the windstorming? Come on, man.
Like, come on,
Oh.
man.
We need a
That's
door
not the game.
here. Some of our stuff is taking damage.
Holy crap.
Oh, yeah, we probably do, don't we? I can make that.
I don't have a repair here.
Oh, that was serious. Holy.
Yeah, there we go. We have another door.
Okay, I am back.
Hey.
And I did hear you as I was walking away, so I did end up picking up a drink. So, cheers to Scooby and Tony. Happy Birthentine's anniversary.
Yeah. Birthentine's anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Or Super
Well,
Birthentine's
cheers.
anniversary, whichever one.
I like Super Birthentine's anniversary.
Well, happy birthday, guys.
Yeah.
And all that.
2 hours and 45 minutes till Tony is legitimately older than me.
For how long?
1 day.
There's one day where Tony is older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, storm's over. And I have pneumonia. Cool. That's kind of expected.
Oh, I might be able to make purple stuff, I think. Do I have any yeast?
I am nowhere near you, but I'll take it when I get it.
Let me see.
Okay, let's have berry. Let's have bread.
Do we want more steel?
Always. More steel.
Okay, so that's a cave. I'm gonna go check to see if that's a cave.
Purple.
Oh, man.
I need epoxy.
I just got the Aluminium Master 1
Ooh.
award. My many contributions to the aluminium community.
I need
Nice.
this. That. So, there's a whole 1 bone in this bench. Why?
I don't know.
We haven't been hunting.
That's true.
I just didn't know why it was there.
I haven't been murdering as incessantly as I usually do.
Well, we're gonna need a lot of epoxy, so some bones wouldn't be a bad thing.
Well, I just
Grinding
murdered
up
a
what we
fish,
have.
so I got a bone.
Nice.
I have contributed. Turns out that is not a cave. That is a waterfall.
Is there a cave behind the waterfall?
No, I already checked. Hey, fish.
Okay,
Suck off
so
fish.
we know we're gonna need a biofuel composter and some biofuel cans.
Yes.
Okay.
Quite possibly multiple biofuel cans. How long did it take for that thing to finish?
I need 20 iron, 8
while.
copper, 12 concrete, and 20 screws.
Okay. So for concrete, what do we need? A bunch of tree sap. I can do that.
I got
Where'd
the
I put that
concrete.
wood?
I got the iron and the 12 concrete and 20 screws. Do we have 20 iron screws anywhere?
Maybe not, but we do have iron in one of the
Or-
cabinets.
Or is it steel screws that I need?
It's probably steel screws. I
Oh,
think it's
steel
iron
screws.
nails and steel screws.
Yep. And you can make 100 steel screws out of 1 steel ingot, so.
So do we need bones then?
That would be good, yeah.
Alright, well.
Just then we can make epoxy without having to use our whatchamacallit. I don't remember what it's called.
Words?
Sulfur. That's the word I was looking for. Sulfur.
Okay, so where I thought there were caves in C2, turns out there are not. That's fine. What about over here? Aha! There is a cave over here.
Alright. Bring it out.
Tree sap. Alright.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch I'm making.
Okay.
Okay. Does someone have a free marker that they can mark the spot that I'm at for a cave?
Sure.
I got it.
Okay.
Cool.
Where are you making tree sap?
I just did. I got it.
Oh,
I just put it in the concrete mixer. We can make 22 concrete. Oh, we're gonna need more than that. We're gonna need more
I
stone.
need 12 of them.
Okay. Well, it's going, and I'm gonna go get some more stone so we can make even more concrete because we're gonna need it.
Let me know when we got stuff like the fabricator. We've got plenty of titanium and aluminum, platinum, so we can make some better tools.
Yeah. Well, that's what Scuba's working on now. I think that's the next step anyway, is the...
Biofuel?
Or, oh, that's right, you're making the biofuel stuff, and then the next step is the fabricator.
So, turns out, this cave
Wow, you piece of crap.
goes really deep into the mountain.
Nice.
Like, how deep?
Like, I'm pretty sure the entire fucking mountain that I'm inside of right now is a cave.
Interesting.
Wow,
Don't
yeah, I mean, you're in the
say.
middle of it.
Uh-huh. And I've been keeping the wall to my right-hand side so I can actually find my way out again, because this thing goes on for friggin' ever.
Do you want your dong back?
I might eventually. Other good
Well,
news is that there's
back.
no worms in this cave.
I think there was still some steel picks that some people didn't take yet.
I haven't been back to get mine yet.
I haven't been back either.
Oh, that's right, yeah, I guess you guys haven't been back here at all.
Here you go.
Biofuel Composter.
And then we want the fabricator.
That's the next step.
Yep.
Can we put in a fireplace?
Instead of these wide open fires to walk over.
Yeah.
Might be nice.
Could be helpful, I guess.
Alright, so that cave is huge. It doesn't look like it's as densely populated with ores, but there's still quite a decent amount in there. Okay. I have found 3 sizable caves. I think that's a pretty good expedition. I'm coming back.
Let's see.
Oh, hi, Wolfie. Long time no see. How you been, bud?
I need wood.
I think there's some in the one cabinet.
And I need more oxide.
Anybody have arrows I can get?
Yeah,
And someone could make me a bow, a good bow.
I can do that too. Do you have bones?
Yes.
I
Where you
need
want them?
bones. In the workbench, please.
The crouching bench?
Yes, the one right in the middle of the room.
Okay. There, that's all I have. There's some sticks.
And let me
you
take
go.
this, and this, and I'll make some more arrows. And then, oh, let me give you half of my arrows for now.
That works. Thank
Okay.
you.
Alright, so I'm going to take everything out of this bench and I'm going to pick it up and move it because it's in the way.
Alright. Do some hunting. a bit.
Copper nails. Are those here?
Anvil. There's a bunch of copper nails in the anvil.
Oh, are you making the fireplace?
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
That one is that one. Okay.
Making some more cabinets. we move the stone furnace, we could put it right where the fireplace and the stone furnace are.
Actually, let's do this. And then we can move. Oh, never mind.
What? Do you want me to move that? I can move it.
I was gonna move the crafting bench to the right a little bit, and then
Okay.
put the fireplace here in the corner, kind of.
Oh, you want the fireplace in the corner. Got it. Okay, let me pick all this back up.
That's what I was gonna do. I guess it doesn't matter. I can put it somewhere else too,
There
but
you go. Go for it.
that seems to work the best. And then let's put some beds around it quick. Well, I guess they don't have to be that close, but
The hell, the wildlife knows I'm hunting for them, so they're hiding.
It's been pretty sparse.
I've been noticing that too.
That was the problem that we had before all the wolves invaded in the other map.
Maybe all the wolves came from here to there.
Crap, I need more wood.
here you go. There's some in the fireplace.
Okay, thanks.
I am almost back home.
We have more oxite.
Last I saw, there was some in the herbalism bench.
I can bring some back with me.
Wait, herbalism bench. Ooh, yep, there it is. Perfect.
And I can go grab some. There's a ton close by, so.
I literally dropped 3.5 stacks of it at the other cave near the blue zone because I was tired of
Oh
carrying it on me.
no! I need it for organic resin for electronics.
That's cool. I'll go grab some.
What are we looking for?
Everything.
Okay.
I don't know.
But to be fair, I've got a fair bit of everything here.
Okay, I'm gonna go down here and take this stuff. Put this. Okay, so let's see here. First thing I need to do is figure out where this. Okay, watch it. I'm gonna move the herbalism bench.
Oh, okay.
Can you watch out, please? I need to stand right there to get this bench where I want it. Oh, I can't. Alright, fine.
Go both there for a sec.
Okay. Emptied my pockets. Need some food. And then I'm gonna go up to the Scryer Cave and make some more runs. Before I
Gold,
do,
right?
I'm gonna remember to grab his pickaxe for him.
That would be nice.
I almost
I'd
forgot
actually
again.
like to come back and get it, but I appreciate it.
Blazed out the cabin and was like, wait!
Record scratch.
We done with the armor bench for now?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, you could probably put it in a cabinet. I don't know that we really need to do anything more hardcore than leather.
Not unless this thing magically starts taking us to the Arctic or something. Which
Magic.
looks like it's not possible based on where the X's are.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's open.
Looks like the desert might be open.
I think there's X's in the way.
Ah. Yeah, they're barely visible, but yeah. So yeah, it looks like this is purely Riverlands. Where do you need oxite?
Hang on to it for a second. I'm trying to make room here.
Oh, there is so much iron here.
Yeah.
Are you still mining?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he is. He had a full big crate of iron ingots.
Wow.
Told you. 400.
I'm gonna run those home, and I put your pickaxe in that big crate.
Let's thank you.
And I'll take some of this other stuff with me. Make a run back. Nope, I cannot carry anymore. Okay.
That herbalism bench ended up on the ground. Where do you want it?
Yet I'm emptying my inventory. There we go. Right, yeah.
Right there?
Maybe in the middle of the wall, right next to that cabinet. Yep. Because then what I'm hopefully gonna do is I need leather and wood.
Where has all the stuff ended up? Metal.
Still
other
working on it.
materials.
I have leather, bones, some fur.
Animal bits can go in this chest, or in this cupboard right here next. That's empty.
All
Alright, oxite can go in this top, in the mortar pestle, sorry. Epoxy. I need to make more epoxy.
The twin, you want to go down to the cave I found?
The one that's part of the east?
The pink one?
Hang on. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Need more copper.
Let's see. Is that at the river base?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have more wood anywhere?
Do we need coal
Uh,
still?
I'm not sure if we have any more wood, but I can go chop a couple trees real fast and get some.
Aha. I see.
Torch is gone.
Alright, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Well, I got my axe. I can start.
Oxy, silica, and aluminum.
Okay, where do you need the wood?
Crafting bench for now.
Oh, not that button. This button.
162.
embedded one of my ramps in the wall so hard that it won't come loose.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't need it and I can make another, but just kind of impressive. This cave is almost done. I've just got this one hallway left.
Ah. I'll come up in just a second and help you run some more stuff down.
Appreciates it.
Over encumbered, but I'm gonna keep going here. Alright.
I've got 30 something left. Let's see if I can put this right there. Kinda sorta worked.
So this backpack that's supposed to reduce ore weight, I don't think it does it for ingot, does it?
No, I think it's just the unrefined ores.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I think even that, though, even with 45% less weight on the ores, they're still heavier than the comparable ingots.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Alright, is that it? Oh, nope, wait, there's one up there. Almost got it. There you go. Oh, there's a coal over here. I am underwater. What?
What the?
I was climbing in the cave and suddenly I was underwater. Like, in the ceiling.
Crap on the phone, yeah.
Well, that's weird.
I'm gonna get out of this cave.
This is friggin' weird. Can I mine underwater?
I hope you can.
So the answer is yes. So this ore that is in the ceiling is made easier to mine by the fact that I can swim up to it.
So weird. Icarus is a weird planet.
It really is.
As it turns out.
Okay, well, I got it. That was unexpected. Alright. Oh, hey, we missed a nugget up here.
Well, go for it.
Okay, now we're done. Now we get to slow boat it back home.
Pretty much.
Do we need purple flowers at all, or do you have enough? Scooby?
Sorry. What?
Do we need purple flowers at all, or do you have enough?
I don't have any so far.
Okay, I'll grab this whole
They
field of
make
them.
anti-parasitic.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the reed flowers that we need for all the purple goo.
No, it's yeast for purple stuff.
Really? I thought it was yeast
Yeah,
and
the anti-parasitic
reed
is what
flowers.
you get from eating and drinking bad food, which isn't really an issue for us anymore because we all have water.
Oh.
It's the yeast is for the purple stuff, and then poison paste is for the anti-poison. That's where they make some of that too.
I was laboring under a misapprehension.
Same. Yeah, I always thought the reed flowers were the ones for the purple goo for our anti-cave
Ammonia.
treatment.
No, that's yeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's probably because they're purple, and so is the potion.
Yeah.
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 Indeed. It was confusing to me too.
That is why you were the doctor.
Alright.
Call me a doctor.
So,
Mad scientist, maybe? If you wanted to bring me more yeast.
I
what am
don't think I
I
see any, but I will if I see
Still
it.
missing. More electronics, which I need more epoxy. That's not where I want to go. There's epoxy. Alright, I need more copper. Do we have any more copper?
Yeah, just loaded some in that cupboard.
This copper. Yeah. Stealing it all.
Alright. How
Need
about
more epoxy.
that?
Can I have...
Ah,
Oh,
flash
you
drive.
can stop that steel move if you need.
Oh,
I
fine.
just hit max, so it's gonna take a while.
It's fine.
Where did the tools end up that were in the crafting bench? The
Here?
fire whacker and stuff like that?
The cupboard by the door.
There.
It's where I always try to have a container right next to one of the doors, and that's what's gonna have our go bags, our extra tools, medical stuff, bandages. You know, I try to keep that consistent. So you
Yeah,
guys
no, I
can
just
find
didn't see that one. I looked in the other
Right.
two that were by the first door.
it. Right. We could probably get rid of that other door.
Yeah, we
Kind
don't
of
really need two doors.
kind
now
of end
that
up
I
keep
tore the
running
wall
into
down.
this drop ship going out that door.
It's right outside.
You know what's fun is you can move the door.
We have two doors. We don't need two. Well, I guess we could put it down on. Well, no, most of the wall space is covered unless we take out a window.
Yeah, I mean, if we're planning on staying here, we could always just make this place bigger.
I think it's about. I mean, I don't know how much bigger we need it to be.
Oh God, my FPS is dying horribly.
Breeze on fire everywhere.
Oh God, FPS. Oh God, another one's on fire.
It's gonna be even worse.
Oh God,
There's so much fire.
I have 7
Wow.
FPS. 7.
Is there still wood in here? No. Close. Go back.
well,
There's not. Is there wood in here?
At least it's not hitting the house.
There's
No,
not.
but it's spreading really fast towards the house.
It is.
Oh God, my frames. My frames.
Alright, there's another 2 repair hammers and a fire whacker in this cupboard right by the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep plugging away
Oh,
here.
there's
House.
the house on fire.
House on fire.
House on fire in 2 spots.
Oh fuck. You got the fire whacker, Marty? I'm gonna try to make another one. Stick, stone, and fiber. Oh wait,
Okay, there we go.
you guys got it. Okay.
I think we're good. Let's make sure the outside of the house isn't on fire.
Alright, I need to relog. This is absolutely god-awful.
Who's hosting?
Scryers. Like, 7 FPS is not playable.
No. Flash Storm is almost done.
Yeah, but the fire's not.
That's fair.
Ah. Ow. Okay. What settings stops the game from being shit? It's already on medium. Huh.
It's the fire. The particle effects from the fire just roast you.
Yeah, I don't actually know what would help with this. I mean, I could try to turn off DX11 or DX12. Maybe this will help. That did not help. Alright. One sec.
How much fire is happening here, you're probably not gonna...
No, probably not. I'm sorry, but a 3080 Ti with an i9 10th gen should not struggle this hard on fucking medium.
No.
Okay.
Alright, what do we still need for fabricator? 8 more electronics.
Concrete, maybe?
Oh, it's nighttime.
It is, in fact.
Nope, just electronics.
Let me know when you go to sleep.
Tony, can you make me sticks?
I can. We need one more bed. We only have 3 here at the house.
Oh, right. We had,
There's a bunch of animal bits in this cupboard here.
we should have more than enough to make a bed, yeah.
Where's some wood that I can turn into sticks?
Is anybody making the bedroll? Or
I'm
should I?
working on it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We need one more?
Yeah, there's 3 here.
Actually, here. There's no reason to have all these building materials anymore. There. There's a bunch of wood. And I will make a bunch
I need
of
sticks.
How much sticks?
I need 10 for the bedroll, and then I need a bunch for tree sap.
Okay. I'll make like 300.
Icarus, can you stop eating my computer, please? Please?
Doop, doop, doop.
Well, I can't see the stuff I'm mining anymore, so I'm heading back to my cottage and going to sleep.
Where'd you put my sticks?
In the mortar and pestle. I thought that's what
They're-
you were looking at.
They're not in
so
there.
Put 'em in.
Oh, you put them in the herbalism bench. Got them.
Oh, my bad.
Boop. Now I can make a bed.
Make
I have to eat.
bed. And then we shall sleep.
Alright. We just need the one more bed.
Yep.
I'm
Deployed.
sorry. Why do I have 32 gigs of RAM being used right now?
Oh.
That is a good question. Alright, sleepy time.
Icarus is currently using 20 gigs of RAM. Cool.
Seems high.
A little bit on the high side, yeah. Icarus, could you maybe chill a bit, please?
All of the RAM is mine. I have the power.
Okay, let me do a sleep.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. Getting pretty tired.
Okay.
Yay.
Good play with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
It's your
park
night.
myself in the corner.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, this was good. Progress.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Hopefully, you guys can get the fabricator made.
Yeah. Have yourself a good night.
Nope, you too. Night, guys.
Bye. Okay. Icarus, I'm gonna need you to cooperate.
Just like that, the cave is empty.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a lot of work you did there.
I
Yeah, it
didn't
was.
do it alone. Tony helped a little.
A little bit. Just a little.
You've got a concrete furnace at the house, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then I am making a run, and there should only be one more run after this, aside from maybe building materials and equipment.
All right.
Is there enough left over for me to make a run? So I can feel like I'm helping?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's quite a bit of iron and aluminum in the furnaces themselves. Not to mention the coal fueling the furnaces. So, yeah, if you want to grab some. Ooh, forest is on fire. Smokey the Bear is going to be real upset with y'all.
That wasn't our fault.
Isn't it though?
No, definitely Mother
Oh my
Nature did
God,
that one.
No, there's no forest left here.
Tony,
Yes.
I need more sticks.
Okay. Where did I just put a bunch of wood?
I don't know.
Put it somewhere. Oh, crafting bench, maybe. Yep. Dicks. Yes, master. Hi, away.
Someone's oxygen tank is on the
That's
thing.
me. I just realized I forgot to breathe.
That's helpful. Alright. Bunch of sticks in the crafting bench. I just made a ton of them this time, so. Hundreds and hundreds of sticks.
There's a dead wolf in the river?
Curious, because I killed one, but I skinned it. So this is not my wolf. Oh, I don't even see a wolf there. Even more weird.
Just the sticks now.
Start,
Oh, there.
in the bench. We should start filling biofuel cans. Still gonna be a little bit till we have our extractor, but It takes a while to fill cans. And we know we're gonna need them.
Oh, found some yeast. Ah, I found a little tiny bit of yeast.
The witch caves were still full of
Oh,
stuff to
Um,
plunder.
the one in D2, the one in C2, and there's one in B2 that doesn't have a marker currently.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not sure about the yellow or green markers, because I think those were McPrime's stuff he was doing. At least
Those
I know.
were the two caves that I hit up earlier. I grabbed all the iron and copper out of them, but that was before I had my steel pickaxe. So
Okay.
there's probably some higher end metals left in those caves.
Do you want to grab all the stuff here?
Yeah, go ahead and grab whatever you can carry, and I'll grab the rest. I'm thinking I'll grab the smelters. So.
Oh, I was just picking that up.
Okay, that works too.
Unfortunately,
You got me for it.
that's my capacity.
Okay, I got the rest of it.
I mean, it's technically over my capacity, but that's fine.
Yeah, same here, but you know.
Oh God, it's falling around my head.
Around your head.
Looks like my inventory is full.
I got space, and if we're both over encumbered, that's fine. I'll take the rest.
Rest of it is yours. Awesome.
Is that all of it?
That's it.
All right.
Let's head back. Get the rest of the stuff in the smelters, and maybe we can redeploy the mining camp to that big cave you found.
Yeah. I'm questioning how much is actually in there. Because it was a lot of physical space, but I couldn't see any of the walls because it was so damn dark. It wasn't like this cave that was all pre-lit for us.
That was handy.
Yeah, so I couldn't really get an easy glimpse of how much was in there. I know the blue dot cave had 1 or 2 gold in it. The one in B2 had 4 gold in it. It doesn't have a marker on it currently. And I have no freaking clue what's in C2.
Sounds good.
Buffalo or bear, buffalo or bear, which made that sound?
That is buffalo.
Okay.
There's been a bear making noise just to the side of your waterfall over there. But never saw it. I only heard it.
Well, surprised those trees are still on fire.
I don't see any on fire still, but that
There's a number of them on fire for me.
I see a bunch of charred trees, but I don't see any on actual fire.
Game is glitching.
And I don't know which one is true. Probably yours, since you're hosting.
I mean, I had the mystery wolf too, so who knows?
True. Okay. Second smelter. Over here. Or not, or not, or not. Picking up, picking up.
Did you get in time?
Yep.
Hmm.
Needs
This
more
floor,
support
this
underneath,
floor was
probably.
buckling when I put something over here.
I've got some pylons on me. I can go reinforce that. Why is it not letting me deploy? There we go.
Yeah, let's see if that's enough.
Work.
I think so.
Everything's condition green on my side.
Yep. Okay.
Damn it.
What?
We need an electric furnace.
Oh. Yeah.
Why do we need an electric furnace?
Composites.
Oh, that's right. We need the material thing and then the electric furnace for the composites. I forgot about that.
So many extra steps.
Material processor. Ugh, so many electronics. God, I need so much gold.
No, we're
And more
working.
carbon fiber.
Working on it.
Aluminum and epoxy.
For the time being, I'm putting the. Oh, I'm putting your dong in the crafting bench.
Oh, okay. I'll go drop that off in my pod. Whichever one of
I
these happens to be
am
mine.
kind of surprised it survived the entire time there.
Yeah, that's good to know. Good to know that it can survive that
Yeah.
long. Let's see. Mine is way north.
Hey. Do we need more room in the house?
I would personally say yeah, just because of how cramped it's getting, and we have
could
more
use a
machines
bit
we still
more.
need.
Plus the, what you call it, the biofuel generator is pretty fucking big.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that thing.
Okay, I'll get to work.
It's got like a full floor square footprint. Maybe a little bit bigger.
Pretty close, yeah.
Oh, do you want all of the parts? Scryer.
Hmm?
Scryer. Hold still.
Do I want
Hold,
all
hold,
of what?
hold still. Hold still. I have parts. I have parts. I have parts. I have so many parts. There you go.
Thanks.
Okay, go in there.
And I'm gonna die.
Oh, don't do that. Are you in the blue cave? Okay.
Yeah, I
Doing.
almost had it cleared out. The last worm got me with poison, and I'm
Boo.
down.
Do we have purple stuff anywhere? Herbalism bench?
There is one in the herbalism bench you can have.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the anti-poison
Ooh,
as
I
well.
can make more.
If someone
Making.
could bring me some food. Oh, that would be
Food, I
nice.
can do that. Yeah, I'll come get you.
His eye is dead.
Yeah, don't do that.
It was close. It was ticking down. I had 4 seconds left on the poison when I died.
Drop, anti-drop, give me...
What?
Oh, were you putting
I-
animal bits in there?
Yes.
I was putting animal bits in there, and then I realized I shouldn't, so I took them back out again
Oh,
to
no,
put them
you're
in the
fine.
box.
I'm putting them in there because I'm making a couple
Got it.
ladders and things to make bread.
Okay. Alright. Coming for you, Tony.
These things can go in this chest where they should be. So I just made 2... Oh, there they are. I was like, where the hell did they go? There's nothing actually in this, so I'm just going to pick it up. I'm going to put it out here.
This is not a deck.
What? Oh, what is it going to be? More house?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I'll leave this where it is.
Oh, at least you made it outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Food.
Thank you.
More food if you want.
Oh, sure. As far as I know, there's 1 worm left.
Here, wormy, wormy, wormy.
Great worm. Somehow survived.
One down. Yep, that appears to be it.
Oh, of course.
We were so close.
I was so close. Alright. I'm just going to start at the front of the cave and get mine.
Get to work. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna drop this, I don't know, there. Sure.
More oxide.
Need more oxide?
Yeah. I need more organic resin.
Torch, come back. Stop running away.
I've leveled up twice in this mission.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch more blueprint points to spend.
Tony, how you doing on weight?
107 out of 154.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, then there's a whole bunch of gold iron left for you to get.
Cool. You getting pretty full?
Yeah, I'm almost maxed.
Yeah, make the trip then. No point in slow loading it all the way from here.
Okay. There's one more aluminum in the back. I see this platinum or titanium here. Otherwise, I think the rest is all iron.
Cool. We probably have enough steel to start making the guns.
Probably.
I'll have to look.
I need 12 steel for the radar, 30 for the electric furnace,
Oh.
and we need more copper.
Yeah, Trix. It's really dark in those caves.
Oh, I found some more copper.
Check the regular smelter. I think there was a bunch of copper smelting in there last I knew.
There's also a bunch in the second concrete furnace.
I need more epoxy. I need more tree sap.
And I've got over 250 copper on me to bring back.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna... Burned. All these trees are burned. Why are all these trees burned?
We had a very lovely forest fire. Remember my 7 FPS complaints?
Like 4 or 5 trees got struck by lightning and the fire spread.
It was
from those
just
to
all in a
pretty
row.
much
It was
the
horrible.
forest. Yeah.
And my poor computer melted in the process.
I was like, no.
I can, after I'm back with this metal that I've got in my pocket, I can do a round of resupplying our wood, because I know we keep complaining that we don't have enough.
Yeah.
Chopping her a little bit right now before this red band hits.
You never know, that red band might help knock some trees down.
I just don't want to be out here in it.
Oh, well, there's that.
Glad we got all the trees away from the house.
Yep. 'Cause that would have been a disaster. Okay. I am back. I bring copper to smelt. There's some more yeast.
Two iron nails.
Oh. Tony, not here. Okay.
Probably somewhere? I just don't know where they're holding up.
I'm taking some of the ingot and
There's
making some iron nails.
2 iron nails in the machine bench, that's it.
Okay.
There might be more in the anvil.
Now there will be in a moment. But I will take those 2 iron nails in the machine bench. So I can make a masonry bench. Start upgrading this place.
Nice.
Maybe a carpentry bench.
Boy, I don't know if we have enough iron to upgrade the walls to stone.
You know what? You might be right.
Maybe right. Maybe crazy.
Alright, first thing in the new addition to the house is being placed. Which is now ready, by the way.
Good. Okay. I would like an iron axe, because I know we don't want to use steel for that. But we have plenty of iron. That box. The box that's almost entirely iron.
Yes.
Iron axe. Craft. Oh, it's stuck behind a bunch of nails. Alright, wait a minute.
Sorry.
Oh, I just didn't notice until I was like, where's my axe? Oh.
Hold on.
Hooray.
To make the woodworking table, just
Are you still there?
yeah.
We
You
didn't hear
kinda
most of that
trailed off.
question.
What?
We heard make the woodworking table just, and that was it.
To make sticks.
Oh, I'm almost back. I'll make you some steaks then.
I mean, I've got 168 no, 268 sticks on me.
Can I have them in the mortar pestle?
Yep. There you go.
Thank you.
You know, I'm probably getting almost as much fiber as I'm getting wood here, just because of all the fiber that's on the ground hiding the wood when I try to collect it.
I always run into that problem too. I'm like, God damn it.
You would probably need the fiber too.
Probably.
What do I need here? What am I short on? More organic resin. Did we ever end up with any more oxide?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. In the mortar pestle.
And then can you make the wood into the bench into sticks?
In
The
the
workbench? Yeah.
Eek.
I need so many sticks.
Making 1,000. Legitimately. Not like...
Well, good, because I will need at least that.
We also need another section of chimney.
Tall section or short section?
Oh, we only go up to the first floor right now. There's
Ah.
a second floor now. Alright, and leather.
There we go. Okay. Alright. Come back with some wood. And I got about 300 sticks while I was out there, and I got like 1,000 fiber while I was out there.
Nice.
Where do we want all of these woodland materials?
Wood and sticks and stuff, I think. Crafting bench, probably.
Okay. Done. Have you gotten that chimney section yet?
I don't have it unlocked, so I can't.
Just making sure that that didn't get crafted already. Alright. Let's see. Where do we want it? Where's the chimney? Ah, there it is. Alright, placed. Okay. More wholesale lumberjack. Oh, sweet Jesus, that one came at me.
The tree?
Yeah. Normally they fall forward from where you're chopping. Yeah, that one kind of did a hop, skip, and a jump and then came crashing down straight at my head. And it was like twice as fast as it would normally fall. That startled me.
We need a bigger house.
There's
We have a bigger house.
I was gonna say, have you looked up yet?
No. Materials processor needs electricity, right? Yes, it sure does.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Have we been making biofuel? Not really.
I started some.
Hey, tree, come down here. Stop trying to escape me.
What the hell? Oh, there's not enough support. Okay. Build some columns.
I need epoxy before I can do anything there. More copper. Is there more copper? I need more copper.
One or two of the smelters are both cooking copper.
Pulled some out and put it into one of the cabinets. We're almost out of copper again? We are almost out
I
of
just
copper.
grabbed everything out of the one cupboard.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's what we need the most is copper.
Was the Blue Dot
surprisingly.
Cave finished, Tony?
There's still some iron and coal in there, but we don't really need iron and coal right now.
Okay.
So
I'm just
I
gonna...
would say it's functionally finished.
Oh, hey. That blue dot is my old self. So that dot's staying. So the white dot is now the other cave. So at some point, whenever we're ready for more caving, such as the need for more copper, we still have red dot and white dot caves.
Yeah, and that red dot cave you said is pretty big. We're just not sure how much is in it.
Correct.
Okay. I'll make the run over there in a little bit. Probably after we sleeps.
Yeah, it's very big. It's just so big that you can't really see anywhere without probably some brighter lights, maybe. Because it's not like the cave that's up north that has exterior lighting.
Yeah.
Hi, Kinder, how you doing?
I hate to do this, but I think I have to drop a pillar set here to support the roof.
That's fine. What do we need to move?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just not liking the pillar in the middle of the...
It's just
house?
an awkward place.
It's fine.
Feel like it disrupts the flow of the room. So, you know.
Flow doesn't matter as long as we can do what we need to do.
Yep. Feng Shui has not been invented on Icarus yet. He'll be fine.
Oh. Well, that's good. Now I feel better.
Oh, crap.
Parasite and Barbarella. Which parasite is that? I'm assuming 80s-ish movie that I probably haven't seen.
Parasite? That's a fairly new movie.
Barbarella is not.
Yeah.
No.
Well, also which parasite though? Because if it's Parasite with a Y, then that would be the one based off the manga. Sorry, manga. The Korean film that came out the year before. Okay, so yeah, that's the... Are you sure Korea? Because that's based off the...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one with the people that, like, basically, like, move in and steal a house.
Yeah? That's the
Spoilers.
one based off the manga?
Yeah, it's Korean.
Yeah. Weird. Alright. Curious that it would be Korean.
It's not with a Y.
It's not with a Y. So it's exact same concept.
It won the best picture at the Oscars.
Curious. Curious. And I'll have to see it. See how close it is to the manga that's not related, apparently.
Need more sticks.
300
see.
more in the 400 more in the crafting bench. And, like, a lot of wood.
Holy, so much wood.
Hello, kitty. How are you?
Aww.
Where to spend my tech points?
Kitty, squish face. I have not been spending any of my tech points. I pretty much haven't spent any tech points since I got to like level 40. I have 62 tech points available.
I have unlocked a lot of stuff.
Right, like I certainly could unlock a lot of stuff. I just haven't been.
Yeah.
We could sleep.
But we could sleep. We could do that, yeah. Of course, finding the beds over here. There we go. Bed. Sleep.
Make me
Sleep.
more sticks.
Oh, I've got more cooking.
We need the fire lit.
Whoops. Got it. Nope, don't got it. Got it.
Hooray, sleep.
Okay. More sticks. There you go.
Alright, I gotta make some stone.
Okay, is that enough wood, or should I continue wooding?
That should be good for now.
I need more sticks.
Are you sure that should be good for now? Because we need more sticks.
Yeah, each stack of 100 wood makes 1,000 sticks, so...
Did you put 1,000 in there?
There's a bunch in
they're
there.
in the process, yeah.
Okay. I took everything that was in there and I was like, no, I need more.
Yeah, there's more on the way.
Are we still in need of bones? Should I continue hunting?
There
Um,
hasn't been a lot of wildlife.
No, really hasn't.
I don't know how much more epoxy we need, but we might need some more.
We're gonna need sulfur.
I can go hunting for some of that. Once I'm done making sneaks. Ooh. Ooh. Stick, stick, stick. You got stuff falling out of the mortar
Yep.
pestle.
It's fine.
So then I just see tree sap come flying out of the mortar and pestle.
Nope, it's epoxy.
Or epoxy.
Dear, I'm gonna need you to stop moving. Thanks. Oh dear. Gila. Gila, Gila, Gila.
Oh, warthog.
Stop. Stop, kitty. Stop, kitty. Yeah, like part of me wants to start leaving some corpses around, see if we can call some wildlife out, but I know what that leads to.
60 to 70 wolves.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Gila is definitely being needy. That is definitely happening.
I'm making a flashlight.
What's that?
There's materials in the bench to make a flashlight.
Um,
Alright, so I made the biofuel generator. I made the material processor. I need to make the electricity tool, which I need 8 gold and 4 carbon fiber. Alright, what do I need for carbon fiber? Oh wait, I thought was I cooking some? Oh, this needs wood. Okay.
I'm out searching for critters to kill and sulfur.
Yes.
Good. Alright, taking this out of here. Switch to this.
Huh. Found a cave. Weird. I was not expecting this cave here. Let's see what's in this
Close.
cave.
Close by?
Yeah.
Time excursion.
Oh, hello, worm. It's a small cave, but there is a gold in here. And there's
Shit, that's a big cliff.
3 aluminum, a few copper. Yeah, decent enough haul in here.
Well, gold and copper we need a good bunch of right now. I think we still have a good bit of aluminum, but we might as well take it.
Yeah.
Did I overshoot the cave? Where am I?
Yeah, right about there.
There it is. Alright.
Okay, Tony,
Yes.
where is you?
At the cave.
Okay, never mind.
Are you already out of sticks again?
No.
That did not sound convincing.
No, I made the electricity tool so you can start making me electricity.
Ah.
Oh. The electricity tool.
We still need copper, right?
Probably. I have some on me, but I mean, we go through it pretty quickly for electronics, so. Gold. Need more gold. I'm using the last of the gold right now.
Yeah, there was one in here.
It's only 1 gold per, so.
There was that, the white cave? The white dot cave had 4 gold in it.
Ooh. We still have like an entire closet full of iron, right?
Yeah, we do.
Nearly.
Okay.
I just
Then
took a
I'm-
couple things
Then I'm
out.
not even going to bother.
There's
taking
like
any of
10
this
gold.
iron.
There are 10 iron nuggets in here. It's crazy. And this is
Yeah.
a tiny cave. Like,
I
there's
could
none
bring
of you
back. I could probably bring back like 1,000 ore. Out of
I
this
mean,
cave
you might as well
alone.
fill up your pocket if you're going back.
I suppose that's true. Yeah, I might as well.
My pocket's basically full.
So that nugget was 40 iron that I got out of it.
Okay. What's that for weight?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh dear,
6,
thunderstorm.
Stone roof.
9,
Stone
10,
roof,
11,
nice.
12, 13. Whoa, there was some lag. 13 times 40 is what? Wow, my math is terrible tonight. My brain is
1120?
not functioning.
1120 I'm gonna go with.
There's a lot of iron in this cave. We'll
Right.
put it that way.
Yeah, I say just fill up and we won't need to come back here.
Inventory. What am I at? Oh, I'm at 75 of 154 for carry weight.
Oh fuck it,
I
get it
got
all.
a
Can't
lot
take
of
it.
room.
This one's about to lose.
What is?
We lost part of the floor.
Oh no. What happened?
I'm working on it. Unfortunately, it was like the fabricator and
Ooh.
one of the furnaces. I don't have enough space in my inventory to pick up it all.
Oh
So,
no.
Scooby, can you give me a hand?
Maybe not.
I think she might be AFK.
I am close enough, I'm gonna run back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Electricity tool, aluminum, gold, steel, glass, epoxy, titanium, concrete. Concrete maybe wasn't. Maybe that was in the concrete mixer.
It might have been in the fabricator to make stuff out of it. Who knows?
Okay, well, I'll put it in. I think that's everything that was in there. Gotta grab the stuff outside. Can't get to it. How did that not have enough support? Alright, got the rest of it.
Alright. Is there anything I need to pick up?
No.
Okay. I hear the walls melting a little bit.
That might be another part of the floor. I can't tell from down here.
Okay, well, let me grab the hammer.
So where is it? Okay, some of the upstairs walls, it sounds like, are actually taking damage. from the storm.
That would not surprise me.
Yeah. Okay, that's all it is.
Okay, yeah, that's not trouble. Oh, that sounded bad. Come back.
Well, I'm working on getting this all replaced, so
Okay.
yeah, it's just melting the wood. Stone's fine.
Yeah, still good. Okay, well that's the worst of the storm. Gonna take a couple more ticks of damage, but nothing serious.
Alright, let's make some stone pillars. God damn it, I'm already out of stone again.
Ugh.
Alright, let's try this again. Seems to be okay. Not seeing any wear lines. Alright.
How much stone do you think you need?
Well, enough to replace all the walls. So a bit. Let's see, it is for each wall piece, 20 stone. I have none. So
Ah. So just a little bit. Okay, got it.
we still need more oxide.
I think the answer is always yes, but I don't know for sure.
There's a nice little note of it over here. So
Was that part of a Scooby I heard?
Yeah, sorry, I quick ran downstairs I forgot I had laundry going. The answer to oxide is always yes.
Okay.
there was a sulfur deposit inside this boulder,
Oh, nice.
fully enclosed.
Nice little find.
Yeah. I like if they did that a little bit more.
All I found in my boulder was a bush.
I found
That
wheat in
actually
one of my boulders.
raises more questions than it does answers.
There was a rock inside of this boulder. I mean, no, that sounds kind of like the obvious, but...
Rain Johnson is inside that giant pile of stone.
yeah. It's weird.
He gets every roll, doesn't he?
Yeah. As long as he's wearing a tight tank top. That's all that matters.
Your material processor has power.
Uh-oh, we're out of sulfur too.
I just
Doesn't
put some
matter.
in
Huh?
the mortar pestle.
Did you?
Yep.
I'm coming back.
It was
with a
only
little
like
bit more.
70, but still.
No, no, they're not there. I have one because I just put some in and used it.
Oh, well, I had put it in there.
Is it possibly in the herbalism bench? Nope. Not. So I need 2 more floor pieces.
Need more copper.
Cooking in the regular...
Yeah, regular smelter.
Oh, no, it's not. Now it's cooking in the regular smelter.
Ah, come on.
The house should be okay. Theoretically.
Are you using stone pillars or are you still using wood pillars?
I am using stone pillars wherever I can.
Okay. Because I've seen the wood pillars still light on fire before, but it's definitely not as bad as if it were the whole house.
Okay, we need an electric furnace. What do we still need for that?
The electric furnace?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
So we need... What do we need for the electric furnace? 51 more electronics.
Oh.
And another... Let's see, I'm making 10, so another 35 concrete mix.
We need copper.
Sounds like we need to go to the next cave.
Where's the next cave?
We did blue, so red's next cave, that's the big one.
Did someone bring back oxide or no?
I've got a little in my pocket, I'm on my way back. Another forest fire. Dag nabbit. House just got struck. Seems fine. Okay, oxide goes where? Mortar? Sulfur, mortar, oxide, mortar.
I think mostly mortar.
Scar, you want all the stone in the masonry bench?
Yes, please.
So you said one of the caves had like 4 nodes of gold in it?
Yeah, that's the white cave.
Oh, the farthest one, of course.
Yeah.
Course. Alright, is this storm about over? Pretty close.
Do we have any steel anywhere?
Yeah, there should be a bunch of steel in there.
Ah, there we go. Actually, let's see. We've got 9 titanium there. We've got steel. We've got aluminum. We've got. Is platinum or titanium the better pick?
Titanium is better, but it is a bit more of a pain in the ass to make because
Oh, because of carbon fiber, yeah.
Carbon fiber and stuff. Whereas the platinum still just uses, I think, leather and wood, and then the platinum.
Okay.
But
so my steel pick is
titanium
almost
is the
broke.
best.
Should I get a platinum pick?
I would say yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have quite a bit of platinum as it is, and more cooking, so.
Yeah.
And that's one that we don't seem to really use for a lot of other stuff.
No,
so.
definitely not. Just need 2 pieces of wood to make a platinum pick. And then should I just deconstruct my steel pick and get some of that steel back?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, how are we doing for stuff that's smelting? We have a completely unused concrete furnace up here, so I think I'm going to take that and head to the red cave and get set up in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Hopefully that red cave is pretty stocked.
Oh, we also have a stone furnace here. Sure, why not? I'll bring that with me too. Do we have a spare campfire somewhere, or should I make one?
I have one on me. I'll put it in the crafting bench.
Okay.
Couple platforms for you to use as well.
Nice.
Actually, do you want just like housing stuff in case you can fit a?
I mean, there's definitely room for a house in there, but I don't think that that one has the problem of needing shelter, so...
Okay. Alright, sounds good. Then a couple platforms and... yeah.
Yep, got what I
Good
need.
luck. Don't forget bedrolls.
Bed.
Oh, damn it.
Right. Want me to bring yours?
Yes. I knew I forgot to grab something.
Maybe grab some meat as well.
That I have.
Got a stack. I'll take another stack just in case. Okay. Got some wood for the fires. I've got concrete furnace, regular smelter, I've got bedrolls, I've got fire, I've got more fire, I've got more fire. All of the fire.
So much fire.
The quack attack is back, Jack. Howdy, Smooth Agent. How you doing? What is that from? The quack attack. It sounds familiar, like a Darkwing Duck kind of thing.
Mighty Ducks, maybe?
Ducks.
Mighty Ducks. I knew it was duck related. Not entirely sure why Darkwing Duck was my first thought.
Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous.
That one and Tailspin always get stuck in my head.
Okay. I'm not finding anything in this cave. Oh wait, no, there's something.
Yeah, and again, I don't know how much is in there, because I couldn't see much between the walls.
Yeah. Very little.
Hmm.
Well, no, okay. Yeah, very little for how big the cave is. And it's mostly iron.
That's unfortunate.
Looking for some gold or copper mostly. Passing up most of the other stuff for now, at least. There's some copper. Let's grab that. Oh, there we go. You got to get pretty far in for it to get a little more.
And far in, it does do well.
Yeah, that it does.
Alright, house is upgraded to stone.
Hooray!
We are protected from the storm.
Yeah, that's the thing I wonder about, and I think we've talked about this before, like, what's the point of all the other building materials other than aesthetic? If stone is all you need to prevent all damage from all storm conditions.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing was, if I remember correctly, concrete does a little bit better than stone for temperature.
Yeah, but that's never been an issue.
But yeah, it really hasn't been.
Like, we've done stone structures, hell, we've done wood structures in the middle of the desert, and
Yeah.
in the middle of
We've
the
done
Arctic,
stone in the middle
and
here.
there's been no temperature problems as long as we got a campfire.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Fair warning, I am actually kind of fading here.
Ah, okay.
Oh, for sure.
Alright, just get into the cave now. I can plop down stuff, and then we can leave whenever you want.
Whenever.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Alright.
Still gotta work tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's not Friday.
it feels like it. Sure does, but
Tell you what, I am going to... There, I am out. Whenever people are ready.
alright.
And I am out as well. There we go.
I am just putting stuff away.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Tony. Good night, Scooby. Happy birthday 10th anniversary.
Yay!
Thank you! Yeah, Tony's 52 minutes away from Birth and Time's anniversary.
Nice.
Exciting.
Happy almost birthday.
Did he already drop off? Is that who went bye-bye?
He might have.
Yes.
Oh. I asked him if he wanted his birthday present today. He said no.
Okay. Well, then he wants it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. I am returned to character select. So I'm out as
You
well.
gonna go do some farming?
I don't know. It's 11. I have a little bit of time, but I don't know. Might just call it an early night.
Nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for playing, guys.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay. So. Okay. So Icarus is done. And I think it's late enough that I don't need to go play another game for the moment. So we'll call it an early night. Maybe I'll go chill on the couch, have another drink, play with my kitty. He's right here. Kitty. 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 We'll talk Gen Z in Discord. I don't know what our thoughts are on that, but yeah, I'll go relax. Smooth Agent, thanks for hanging out. Kinder, if you're still there, you as well. Anyone else still lurking, thank y'all for coming. Thank you for any subs and follows I might have missed, and I will see y'all next time.